Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I am going to be recapping both of my scrapbooks. There you go. I'm gonna start with this first. This book is I made it from scratch basically because as you can see the book is totally made by my own hands. It's full of tapes and it's basic paper, just it's just an A4 paper that I fold into two and then put a tape there. And this is just the one that I made by myself. That's it basically. So when I first made this book, I didn't realize that I want to make scrapbooks, so it was all for a random thing. As you can see, this was like a very random content. This is about moods I'm feeling for over the past year, and then these are YouTube ideas. These are just sketches that I made when I'm just bored. See, it's just very abstract, very random, and yeah. And then the first page is I'm starting to get the idea of making scrapbook, and I kind of feel like it's fun to make scrapbook, and I got this idea from Noor. I don't know her name, but I'm gonna put it there. It's Noor. She's been basically almost the most inspiration of my scrapbooks. This is the first one. I made it just use pens. I used the drawing pen right here, and then this one is just a one of page like notebooks, but I just tear it off and write these things. And then this is a brown paper, and this is just tape, decoration tape, and this is a page from a book which I tore apart. And then the next are just random things. See, it's just random things that I made. These are the ones TV shows I've watched over the past year, I think. Okay, now this is the page where I start to know what I'm doing. It's about Jess and Gabriel. I painted the background pink, and this one is the background. It's also painted pink, and I just print these off. 1, 2, 3. The rest is also I printed. And this is I'm using this brown paper, which you will see that I'm gonna use almost every page, and then the rest is just pages from a novel that I tore. Okay, the next one is about La La Land. I combined two colors here. It's blue and purple, and just make it a little bit gradation and write things off. And then using this is an original paper. I don't use the brown paper this time, but I use the novel paper that I tore. This one is I made it from basically from this paper, but I painted around like blue and purple, and I use a little correction pen here, so just to make it a little bit of variation. Okay, the next one is still random. I made this from my friend, made this from a teacher. Next one is this one. It's about Little Mermaid. I painted these off. So this is basically from another paper. So I made this. So I made this, and then just I stick it here, and then basically I made the background first, and then made this one in another paper, so if I did a mistake I can do it all over again. This one is using a regular paper, and background is another part from a novel that I tore. Okay, next one, it's Riverdale. Basically I just printed these jewels, these crystals, these also, but Riverdale here, I wrote them, I traced them with my hands and cut them with a cutter, I think. Either it's a cutter or a scissor, I forgot. And then these are just the prints, and then regular paper, novel that I tore. And how to make these is just put a tape and then like put it here and then just scrape it off. That's it. This is from my friend made this, so I basically don't know what they did. Random things. This one is a little bit not really a scrapbook thing, but I drew this and just wrote the lyrics from Never Be Alone by Shawn Mendes. Yeah. The next is, okay, that's just yuck. Okay, the next is about Beauty and the Beast, which I love so much when I watch it. It's 2017. Oh, it's been 2 years already. Basically, I'm just using this orange paint and then brown paper, drew this, printed it, and novel with this. This one is a correction pen. Okay, next one is about a relationship. This was also random. I drew both of this. It's the background is from a novel, brown paper, quotes, and basically the background is green. So yeah, random things also. Drew this, wrote, painted. Okay, next one. I'm using a little bit of a combination between acrylic paint and water paint. So painted this blue, dark blue, printed from my friends print, wrote a brown paper. I just write it by myself. And then I made this whole paper by drawing them. Basically, I just drew them first and then painted the background. This one is about Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot. Yeah, basically just I printed all of these and then just painted the background green. The next one is the one from my travel to Europe. Drew this. Background is about blue and black. So I made a gradation between black and blue. Same with this one. Printed. I bought this one from Europe. Basically, it's just a what's this called? It's not a postcard. It's yeah, whatever that is. Same one. It's also from when I was going to Europe. I painted the background green and orange. Basically, it's ugly, if I could say, but it looks kind of abstract, so I kind of like it. It's for my friend. It's my family printed all of these. This is my ticket, my plane ticket. This is I forgot what this is. I think it's when we want to write something and then we get these. And then this is same also from my travel in Europe. Use the background yellow and then wrote these off with a drawing pen. And basically I almost printed all of these except the brown paper, and I just wrote these. And I just wrote this. This one is also from my travel to Europe. I drew a plant. It was very random. I tore these 3 from a magazine. Same as also as this. Basically, yeah, other than that, I printed all of those and then I used a postcard and brown paper. Next one is this one. A lot of you guys probably know this one, which I did a tutorial on, so I'm just gonna skip it. Last one is about Cole and Dylan Sprouse. They were turning 25, so I made this. And background, I use it blue and then a little bit combination of green, so it's like blue, blue, green, green. I made kind of like a triangle here, so they made right here, and then put their picture and then put a correction pen. Got this from a magazine as well. Wrote this in original paper. That's it for one book. See? You can see, okay. That's the first one, and then this is the second one. I haven't really finished all of them, but I'm just gonna do a quick tour on this. Drew this, brown paper. I sticked almost all of them. Drew them as well, cut them as well. Okay, the first one is about originals. So I made this one a little bit of gradation between the dark red and then a light red for the background. And this is a picture of them. It's Vincent, Klaus, Elijah, Marcel, and Haley. The background is I'm using a novel paper that I tore. I print these. Brown paper, wrote this by myself, print, wrote this by myself, and then just trace them around with drawing pen as well, and I print this. This one is about my friends, how much I love them. Basically I'm just combining between purple and blue, as you can see before. Yeah, basically they are just my friends, and novel paper, and I wrote these. Next one is also about my friends. Basically it's about basketball. See if you can see this, like basketball jersey, even though there's no picture of me playing, but I played. So yeah, basically I'm just telling you guys how much I love basketball and how much we have to work. Yeah, it's a gradation between blue and green, and novel paper, and I wrote these. Next one is about my friends and family. This is a teacher of mine, my mom, my parents, my friends, and family. This is a gradation between yellow and green, put out in novel paper. And I use this a red marker, so it's basically, yeah, that. Next one is about Greatest Showman. I combined a little bit blue and purple-ish here, and then I combined in here I put on two things. It's pink and purple, so I can make that. And yeah, I wrote these, printed these two I printed, and the others I'm just gonna write it. I just wrote it, and I drew the stars using a drawing pen, and this one is a silver pen. Okay, the next one is also about Greatest Showman. Basically I'm just I just painted pink because I'm just matching with Zendaya here, and this one is a random thing, quotes of a random thing. Next one is about my Justin Bieber. I made this when it was his birthday, which is March 1st. And then just combined another one, blue and purple. I think it's because that was his favorite color. And I print, and then the others is just novel paper. And then this is a brown paper, which I wrote Justin Bieber with a brush pen. Next one is about my family. Basically they're my friends, and by the way I made it upside down. So I made this with a pink acrylic paint. I made this all by myself except this. This is just a novel paper that I use. I use this a glitter gold thing, and put the glue on top of the writings, and just put this part of the glitter there. Yeah, this is Polaroid. And then next off is about Selena Gomez. I printed this. It's a map, random map. Brown paper, I print this, novel paper, wrote this all, brown paper, print it. This is about Infinity Wars. Background is yellow and orange. I use a novel paper here, brown paper, I wrote these all, print it. This is for a project that I had in school. It's for about how we hide our pains. Basically it's a person who can't show their face because of every emotion that they're feeling, because they're numb. The blue represent sadness, red represent anger, and all the colors are representing her emotions. And with a quote saying, numbing the pain for a while will make it worse when you finally feel it. So basically the person is feeling the pain, but they're using drugs to at the end of the day it doesn't work, so made her face bad. And then the next one is about Gossip Girl, which you probably seen on the tutorial I made a few months ago, I think. So you can check it out there. And then the next is for my friend. The background is blue and a slide of pink and purple here. And this one is I made it with a regular paper with blue, and then give it a gold sparkle with a gold marker. And then I wrote this. This one is a one I got from my friend's sweet 17th party, who got this on their envelope, so I don't really know where they get it. And this is a Polaroid film. Next one is also this one that I made a scrapbook about. You should watch it. There. And then the last is also the one that I made a tutorial on Christmas Day. You should watch it there. That's it. I haven't really made another one, so I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys feel that both of these scrapbooks could help you a lot, which a lot of people have been asking on a recap on both of these scrapbooks. I hope you guys like it, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up and like the video, I guess. Thank you very much. Bye bye.